Now, approximately 130 yards from his target on a rooftop, a 20-year-old gunman fired multiple shots with an AR-style rifle in a failed assassination attempt against former U.S. President Donald Trump. He was identified by the FBI as Thomas Matthew Crooks. Now, here's what we know about him. Crooks hailed from Bethel Park in Pennsylvania, a relatively affluent, predominantly white suburb of Pittsburgh, located 42 miles away from Butler, where the assassination attempt took place. The Allegheny County voter records listed Crooks as a registered Republican. But interestingly, at 17, Crooks made a contribution to Act Blue, a political action committee that raises money for Democratic candidates. So while Trump's shooter was registered Republican, he also turned out to be a Democrat donor. Not just that, Crooks worked as a dietary aide at the Bethel Park Skilled Nursing and Rehabilitation Center and was responsible for delivering food to the facility's residents. The shooter graduated in 2022 from Bethel Park High School. The ceremony posted online shows him with glasses, in a black graduation gown and posing with a school official. He was handed a $500 National Math and Science Initiative Star Award during his graduating year. Crooks allegedly had a penchant for camo outfits and video games. His classmates identified him as a loner, while delving into his past and personality. According to his half a dozen former classmates, Crooks was rejected from his high school's rifle club. He was told not to return due to, quote-unquote, what a bad shot he was.
I didn't have any interaction with him, but he was like a kid that was always alone. He was always bullied every day. He was just an outcast.
While he carried out one of the most high-profile shootings, Crooks wore a grey T-shirt with an American flag purchased from the popular YouTube firearms channel, Demolition Ranch. Eyewitnesses spotted him moving across the roof before positioning himself to fire at Donald Trump while he was speaking. Accounts from the rally suggest that multiple spectators saw a man bear crawling with a gun on a building outside the security perimeters, but they were ignored. The law enforcement and the Secret Service failed to heed the warnings. Within minutes, a burst of gunfire erupted towards presidential nominee Donald Trump before Crooks was neutralized by a counter-assault team.
I was about 70 yards from the stage. It was shock and despair. You think it's a nightmare. Everything's going in slow motion. You hear the shots, and there were 13 of them. The chaos, the scrambling. It took about 2 minutes till we found out that he's going to be okay and that they had shot the shooter. So there was a huge relief there.
Authorities say that the gunman acted alone and that they are still investigating the motive behind the attack. 2 explosive devices were recovered from Crooks' car and 1 from his home. In November, Crooks would have reached a political milestone by becoming eligible to vote in the presidential election for the first time. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.